Minnesota whistleblower David Hoch joins me now. Now, this testimony, David, that's coming, it is not next Wednesday, it is March 4th, also a Wednesday. What do you want Keith Ellison and Jacob Frey to be asked about what you've reported?
Well, so actually my testimony is next Wednesday, February 4th, and then I think Ellison and Walz, and I was key in getting them subpoenaed to testify. And, you know, I keep hearing about these money wires and Al-Shabaab and suitcases full of cash, and it's really quite maddening for me because, to me, the solution is very simple. The federal government has to go to the Minnesota Department of Human Services and any of the other social service agencies anywhere in the country and say, look, if you're issuing payments using federal dollars in all or part, and it's going to a fraudulent business, you run the risk of federal prosecution. We're going to come in there, we're going to arrest you, we're going to handcuff you, we're going to drag you out, and we're going to bring you in front of the judge, and you're going to prison.
Yeah. Next week, so that's news, that your testimony next week, next Wednesday, we'll be watching that. I will certainly be closely. Will we learn anything new, or is this an opportunity to bring forth all of these revelations that you and Nick have gathered in these really viral videos?
Well, there will be a couple of things that will be new that I'll present to the committee, and I'm looking forward with great anticipation to the committee because Senator Klobuchar is on that committee, and she's now announced that she's running for governor. And what's going to be funny is I have a legal question for the committee that nobody's going to be able to answer.
Wow.
And so I think my testimony is going to be, it's going to border on electric, yes.
Wow, I'll be watching for that legal question as someone who follows the law closely. So I do want to ask you about that. Senator Klobuchar will be running for governor of Minnesota. Your reporting made a difference. I would argue your reporting led to Governor Walz saying, hey, I'm sorry, I can't run again. It came after those fraud allegations. What do you think of a potential Governor Klobuchar?
Well, it's just more of the same. I mean, she's part of the whole, this whole fraud supporting network. She knows all about it. I've been contacting her for years about this fraud. She's never done a single thing about it. And, you know, in her defense, the Republicans haven't done a whole lot either. And so I'm really disappointed in all of the elected officials from Minnesota because, you know, I've been running down this middle of the street with my hair on fire going, look at this fraud. And I put the number at $80 to $100 billion in Minnesota alone, going back to 1988. And you're going to find out that I'm right. And see how the number keeps ratcheting up? It was $250 million, then it was $1 billion, then it was $9 billion, now it's $18 billion. And I said, you got to keep going because you have to include all of the city money, county money, state money, federal money, grants, NGOs, all of these things that are part of this fraud. That's where all that money in those suitcases at the airport's coming from. Just stop giving them the money and all those problems go away.
David Hoch, we appreciate you. I'll be following your testimony. And we ask FBI Director Kash Patel about his investigation later in this hour. Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.